This is my 1976 Bicentennial Edition Varsity. I'm going to call this the frame video. We're going to kind of focus on the frame on this first video here. This is a mild custom. There was a couple of things that I've wanted to do with one of these for a while, and decided to go ahead and do a couple of those modifications on this one. Starting with the converting the kickstand. Everybody knows these bikes for having their integrated kickstand mount, and I cut that off and switched over to this other kickstand mount. I welded this kickstand mount on. It was a donor off of a Roadmaster. It has a fender hanger facing rearward, and runs the Greenfield aluminum kickstand that you'd find on the later 80s Schwinn World Sports and other similar models. That was kind of a exciting little conversion to do, because I know that a lot of people, don't have the specialty kickstand removal tool that I have, and from just college guys and stuff, they don't want a kickstand. That's dorky. So you can just unbolt that without any trouble, no specialty tools required, and yet still enables you to have a full fender on there if you want. It looks much more professional than just, yanking the old kickstand out and running without one. So that's kind of a neat little thing. And this seat clamp modification, I took a factory seat clamp, sectioned it down the middle, welded both sides onto the frame, shortened about 1.25 inches off the top of the seat mast there, and not only does it look much cleaner, run the factory S-bolt, but also enables the rider to lower the seat much further than you'd normally be able to on these frame sets. I also shaved off all the cable mounts. Something I really don't recommend people go ahead and doing just for the sake of doing it. This frame already had a few of them that were damaged, so that was one of the pushing reasons to run with this coaster brake conversion that I went ahead and did. And I'm quite happy with it. I found myself riding this several times now. Of course, I'm going to have to stop because this bike's being marketed, but it's a fun little bike. It really is. It was quite a neat experience the first time I stepped over it and got to actually actuate a coaster brake against a 27-inch set of wheels. It was playfully neat. It really takes you back to feeling like a big kid. I decided to just stick with the blue paint on this fork. I didn't want to invest a lot more time in stripping the fork and painting that to match. More investment time means higher cost of sale, so that was a decision that I had made, stuck with the red, white, and blue campaign. I was kind of back and forth about the fork thing, but I think it looks good. Yeah, it's original paint fork. It's okay. It has some nicks, chips, and scratches, but it's nothing to cry about. The frame paint's not particularly perfect either. It looks pretty darn good, but there is a little bit of reaction where the paint had wrinkled up on me a bit. It's very difficult to paint in Wisconsin. We have extremely humid days, followed by dry days, followed by hot, by cold. It's all over the charts, and it's very hard to get consistent painting conditions here in Wisconsin, so I'm not disappointed in the overall finish. I think that will sum it up for today on the frame, and get started on another video covering the componentry of this wonderful bike. Thanks for having a look.